everyone and welcome back again to our channel. So we just got home guys and we just get this food processor. So we ordered this through online, Wildberries. So bumili kami ng bago kasi yung last time meron ako nito, maliit lang pero nag-overheat siya kasi supposed to be for vegetables lang pero ginamit ko siya sa pasaway. So I ordered it again. So let's do unboxing to my new kitchen body. So let's see. This one guys is pwede na siya universal sa meat pero kailangan pa din i-slice yung meat. Come closer. So titignan natin kung ano yung mga nasa loob. This is, what is this? The machine maybe.
Engine.
The engine. Oh, may manual din siya guys. Pwede mo notice na. Ito maganda. And ito talaga yung pinili ko para mas durable na siya. Kasi yung una na in-order namin, maliit lang talaga siya para sa mga bawang, onions. Pero ito, pwede na siya sa meat. Wow! So, look at this. Ano? So, hindi lang siya guys, food processor, kasi may mga ganito pa. So, babasahin natin yung mga manual mamaya kung aside from kung ano yung mga usage. Alright, so we have already read the instructions and what are the things that we can do on this mixer actually. This one guys is the chopper for vegetables and meat and very ideal siya for onion, garlic or anything that we need to do fine chopping. This one if you are too much lazy to remove the skin of garlic, you can use this one. And this one to beat an egg also. So this one also is for if you wanted to make dough for pizza or anything. And this one also is for thin slice of vegetables or some cheese here also. So we can try this on how to open it. And by the way, she have also 3 level of speed, 1, 2, and 3. It's Mercedes brand. I'm just kidding. And this is the thing guys for me. This is one we will try. And what's next? Here?
Да.
Are you sure? I will not be. I'm afraid because last time yung una kong ganito nag overheat siya guys. And pumusok. Correct?
Да.
So we will try to. So here, if you want level 1, it's okay.
Okay.
2. So maybe gagamitin natin siya tomorrow kung magluluto tayo ng kung ano man yung lulutuin natin na kakailanganin natin. So I'm happy with my purchase. By the way guys, meron din pala kaming in-order dito na additional Christmas lights for the window. Actually, we ordered 2 for the window in our kitchen, in our bedroom. So we have also the remote. So let's do now. Husband will be the one to put this on the window.
I will put here maybe. But I don't know. Inside, outside maybe too much dark.
Maybe it's better if you put outside because our curtain is blackout. By the way guys, my in-laws are coming over today. Here in Russia, there's also a celebration for Son's Day. And they decided to have lunch together here in our home. My in-laws just arrived and they brought some goods from the market, meat, vegetables, and fruits, and I'm getting a whole chicken ready to grill. Since we live in an apartment, so we can't use charcoal. I'll be cooking it in the oven instead. Thankfully, our oven has a grilling function which is super handy and very helpful because sometimes I really miss eating grilled style meat. Living in an apartment here in Russia is a decent option for starting a family, but for larger families, a house is usually more practical. Back when I was in the Philippines, I lived in a house, so I can definitely compare living in a condominium or what we usually call an apartment versus a house. One of the perks of apartment living is that they are usually in central locations, making it easier to get around using public transport and access various amenities, which is super important in a busy city like Moscow. Plus, many newer apartment buildings comes with a gated security and a bunch of cool facilities like parks, schools, and gyms. On the other hand, having a house gives you more room for activities, which is great for a big families. Here in Russia, dachas are really popular. Many families have a country house in addition to their apartments for relaxing during the warmer months. Alright guys, so while waiting for the chicken cooked from the oven, I'm getting ready to prep the meat that my in-laws brought to us from the market. We got some chicken breast and beef, and I'm going to chop them and pack them separately for one cooking portions before putting on the freezer. Alam nyo ba guys, natutuwa lang ako pag nakikita ko yung mga videos ko na natututo na ako sa kusina like this cooking. Dumating ako dito sa Russia na ang alam ko lang lutuin ay prito at adobo. And one thing na I was thinking of that I was married to a different nationality, how I will cook his food. Buti na lang, my husband is not a picky person and he loves Asian dishes. To be honest, I learned only how to cut meat here in Russia. Back in my home country, when you buy meat at the market, you can ask them to chop it up for you. So ngayon, unti-unti na akong nakaka-adjust sa buhay may asawa at bonus na rin na napunta ako sa mababait na in-laws. So our chicken is ready and my in-laws are excited to try it. By the way, I marinated the chicken whole night with some spices, and before putting on the oven, I rubbed down with oil, dried rosemary, and soy sauce to get that perfect color on the skin. But if this is cooked from the charcoal, it will be more delicious but not possible since we are living in apartment. Moving forward, of course, we ordered also our all-time favorite sushi rolls, and I'm really curious about learning how to make some sushi rolls since it's also my in-laws' favorite. What's that?
Our super.
This one,
Маленький ножик, так что да.
Вот эти ножки, да, здесь. Кто что любит коли, любит круть. Я крылья.
So this is our lunch, guys. Let's eat, and thank you so much, Lord, for these blessings, and bless the hands who prepared for it.
Так, что будешь какие?
Today is my in-laws is here, visited us because it's here in Russia. They are celebrating Son's Day. So they visited their one and only son, Guapo Denis. Guapo.
A few moments later.
See you next time again. I cannot break. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
So, ayun na nga guys, napauwi na yung mga in-laws ko, and we are just so very happy and grateful na nakapasyal sila to have like simple celebration for the Son's Day. And nag-iisang anak lang din kasi yan si husband. So, ayun, kahit papano, gusto nilang i-celebrate yung day na to para sa kanilang nag-iisang anak. And actually guys, I asked them to stay here overnight Pero ayaw nila kasi nga, as you know, we are living in an apartment. So, 1 bedroom lang ito. But may space naman kung gusto nilang magstay ng overnight. Yun kasi guys, yung isa sa mga consequences kapag nakatira ka sa apartment. So, like this one, we have this apartment, 1 bedroom lang siya guys. And if you will go into compute the amount na pagbili namin dito is actually malaking amount na rin siya, makakabuo ka na ng bahay kung sa country house ka titira or yung place na pipiliin mo is like region here in Russia.
Right now, what's important is we finally have the opportunity to buy this apartment and start our journey in building a family. We considered to buy apartments instead of living in their country house because of work, and at the moment we're not quite sure where we'll end up living, and that's really depend on how things unfold. This apartment will act as an investment in case we decide to settle down in the Philippines. I remember my husband told me about how back in the Soviet days, housing wasn't really free, but it was actually heavily subsidized, and the payments were super low, which made a lot of people think it was just a free. And you can do monthly payments. The downside is you need to wait longer time. The system was based on queue, and apartments were assigned based on factors like family size and needs. When I first arrived here in Russia, I stayed at my in-laws' place in Moscow, and I noticed that many of the old buildings here have similar design. My husband explained to me that these apartments were constructed back in the Soviet Union era. One of the main ideas behind Soviet ideology was to make sure everyone had equal living conditions. The uniform designs were meant to prevent any unwanted signs of inequality. So everyone ended up with a pretty similar modest living space. And it's pretty dark outside now, so we can finally check out the Christmas lights we hung up on the windows. Our home is definitely feeling the vibe of the Christmas. Big shout out to my hubby for helping me create this holiday atmosphere at home. And that's all for today's video guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I really appreciate those people who keep supporting our channel and do comments. For any suggestion, you can also leave a comment down below. And don't forget to subscribe on our channel, Magelica and Denis, the Filipina Russian couple. Thank you so much and God bless. See you on the next one. Bye-bye.